Okay, so again, we're going to be talking about social media. We're going to be talking about, perfect, Jess. I will get to that in just a second. So yeah, any of your guys' questions, put them in the chat and then we'll get to them. So social media, typically the social media, you guys, so like for me, I think it's about like 3,200 friends, okay, right now. And I typically filter through those pretty often. And the thing is with our Facebook algorithm, you guys, whoever's pages that you're liking and commenting on with Facebook is what is going to show up in your newsfeed. So if you're only liking It Works Distributors, Facebook's commenting in their messages, that's what's going to show up in your newsfeed, okay? And this is something that I learned because I love social media, but I was like, God, why am I only seeing our team stuff? And I was like, why am I not seeing my potentials? Why am I not seeing anybody new, right? So I kept trying to figure out, like, how do I work this algorithm? So the way that it works is that typically only about like 1/10 of your newsfeed actually sees what you post, okay? Actually sees what you post. So the way to like up your engagement, the way to up your interaction, the way to get your page out there is number one, birthdays. So anytime somebody has a birthday, you guys, any one of my friends, I instantly go to their page and I'll be like, hey, Christine, happy birthday. Or Ashley, it's your birthday. I'll say, happy birthday, beautiful. Hope you have a great day. Even if I don't know them, I'm still trying to engage with people because I'm not in it just to sign them as a distributor. Because we all know you get people started in this business, but then you create a friendship. You know, you create that relationship with people. And if you don't have a friendship or relationship, it's very weird. It's very weird. Like I've had a couple distributors. Hi, Liz. We're talking about social media. So if you have any tips or questions or anything, put them in the chat and then we'll get to them in a second. But we're talking about a little bit about like Facebook algorithm and the way it works. So number one is happy birthday. So anytime anybody on your newsfeed has a birthday, you want to wish them happy birthday and you want to comment it on their timeline, okay? Because then they're going to start seeing your post. They're going to start showing up in your newsfeed. You can be able to start engaging with them. Okay. The other one, which I thought was really cool, and I don't know why I never thought about this, but in the search bar, you guys, if you put your first and last name and then a product that you've posted about, all of those past posts will come up. Isn't that crazy? I don't know why I ever thought of that. So tonight I typed in Allison Stanley cleanse, and every cleanse post last year, you guys, popped up. So I went through and messaged all of those old people that liked or commented that I never wrote down or followed back up with and was like, hey, happy 2017, happy new year. I just wanted to shoot you a message and see if you tried out a cleanse or were able to, figure out what are your resolutions? What are your goals? What are you trying to accomplish this year? I came across my cleanse post and you came to mind, and the biggest thing with messaging you guys on Facebook is getting straight to the point. Get straight to the point of what you're doing, so, hey, happy 2017. You know what, Christine, I know you'd be so good at what I do. I want you on my team. If you're just starting out, Ashley, you're just starting out saying, hey, I just started this new business, not really sure what I'm doing, but I know that it works because this compensation plan and these products, I want you to do it with me. Those of you that have been in a little bit, you 5, 6, you can say, hey, we're getting ready for our boom season. You don't want to miss out. You don't want to go another year not being a part of it. Those of you that have been through these next couple months, like 6 months, you know what it's like. You know what happens, so get engaged and get involved. So a couple things that I want to discuss really quick about Facebook. So when you're posting before and after pictures, I want you guys to get hooked to a product. And it doesn't have to be 20 products. I want you guys to choose one product that you are going to do and post before and after pictures with, okay? Getting loyal customers is being a product of the product. People want to see that you're using it. So whether that's you posting a picture with the product, whether that's you posting your before and after picture, post your pictures. And again, with the Facebook algorithm, you guys, I can post a picture at 9 a.m. and Christine and Ashley and Liz can see it. And the rest of you guys won't ever even see it or even saw that I posted it. Okay? It's a weird way how Facebook works. So even if you posted a picture at 9 a.m., and you got your engagement on it, you can even delete that picture and repost it again at 10 p.m. Okay, sounds crazy, but everybody on your Facebook list does not see your posts. So something with Instagram is I'll go back and I'll delete pictures from like last week and the week before, and then I'll go back and repost them. So a tip that I got from one of my sidelines is she posts her before and after picture once a day, and she shares her story once a day. Isn't that kind of crazy? Doesn't that kind of sound repetitive and a little bit crazy, right? But the way Facebook works is not everybody is seeing your post every single time. It's different people every time. So think about that. When you're going through your newsfeed, who is actually seeing what you're posting? Who is actually engaging? For me, you guys, it's about 99.9% of our team all the time. So I'm trying to switch up my engagement to have, my potential see it, my customers see it, that sort of thing. But another thing that if you guys that don't do, who uses Facebook lists on here? I don't know if Hannah, you do, or maybe Christine, I don't know if you guys do, but if you guys don't, I'm going to post a YouTube video for you to see how to do it, because I can tell you how to do it, but I'm such a visual person that I'll get lost in my own words. So with the Facebook list, it literally on your Facebook will show you how to organize people into each list. So when you click on that list, you will only see the people you put on that list in that newsfeed. So say I want my team in one list. Say I want my potentials in another list. Say I want my potential distributors in another list. Say I want my loyal customers in a list. You can literally categorize all of these people, you guys. So when you go to follow up, you can click on that list category and say, okay, these are all my distributors. I'm going to interact with their posts. The next one is my loyal customers. I'm going to interact with their posts. The next one is my potentials. I'm going to interact with their posts. So then that way you can keep things organized and then have your algorithms so you're getting around to everybody. Because even for me, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even know who that distributor is. I didn't even know they were on our team because I've never even seen their Facebook go through my feed. And with over 1,000 people on our team, I don't see everybody, right? Real quick, I'm going to answer Jess's thing. So she says, still trying to figure out the chat. So I haven't had a good chat. I do have a question about posting. So I have seen on like some classifieds that people posting to get people to their team. That you're supposed to do that. Yeah. We can't post to swap sites, Craigslist, secondhand sites basically, because we don't want our product or our company known as like a secondhand product. So we don't ever post on like a swap site. She said, this is kind of random and off topic, but I was researching ways to blitz and they had a great idea to limit one of your blitz cards and put it on your lanyard to wear on. Yes. Okay. So we're going to talk about that. You know what, Jess, that's actually our topic of trainings this month is blitzing. So, it is good. So actually, Chanel, did she post that yesterday? I haven't even seen that. Did she post it yesterday? See, that shows you guys. I haven't even seen the video till I posted it. Taylor posted a video. She recorded our video from Tuesday night's training, and we did skits of blitzing. I made everybody pair up with somebody, and we talked about blitzing all night. So I will make sure that that video gets posted and you guys see it. Because blitzing either on Facebook or face to face, you guys, it is so crucial the way that you present yourself, because you're not just talking to somebody, you're not just talking to somebody, you're leaving an impression on somebody, right? So every time you're talking to somebody, I want you to think of, am I leaving them something of value? Am I leaving them with some kind of inspiration? Am I leaving them with some kind of hope or solution? Because you are someone's solution to their resolution, right? So think about that. As you're going through your messaging, as you're going through your posting, is it intentional? Is it attracting? Is it inviting? If you read it, would you want to join you? So a little bit, again, really quick about Facebook algorithm is make sure that you're interacting with your potentials pages. Make sure you're interacting with your loyal customers pages. Make sure you're interacting with the people that you want to see your feed, and then it'll start to show up more, okay? And then also as you're adding people, you can even put them so for me, you guys, every time I add somebody, I put them on a list. So having that organization of lists of, you can either do it, I like to do it on paper, you guys. Paper is like my go-to. I don't know about you guys, how you organize them. I'd love to hear how you organize your leads, but I have to write everybody down. And a couple ways that you can organize everybody is putting their first and last name. Then you can put, if you found them on Instagram or Facebook, maybe what they're interested in, and then do your follow-up process. So I typically have like a 1 to 6 follow-up process. 1 being it's like the intro message, I just messaged them, and 6 being they're about to sign. Haven't signed yet, but about to sign. Okay. So keep track of where you're at with your leads and your messages. So that way, when you go back to follow up with them, you can say, okay, Jess, I know we've talked a couple times now. Are you ready? I'm ready for you. You know, what is it going to take for you to join? What are your fears? What's holding you back? Good leaders ask great questions, you guys. So the biggest thing I can tell you with your potentials is ask why they're not signing. Ask why they're not joining. Especially if you've been in conversation with them 6 times. Sometimes you won't even get to that number 6. Sometimes you'll get to like 3 or 4, and then they're like, okay, I'm ready. You're like, great, let's get you going. And then I will highlight them off my list. Christine, do you want to share actually what you do with your leads? Because you are very organized at that. And guess what, Christine, I still haven't done that. They're still all over my desk. So I'd love to have you tell us how you have yours organized.
So with my hundreds list, if they are interested, I'll highlight them in green, and then whatever date I message them, I put the date next to it. If they tell me no, they're not interested, then I'll highlight them in pink, and then if they have ordered something from me, then I'll highlight them in yellow, and then eventually when I make my new hundreds list, I can take the reds or the pinks and the yellows off. And I still keep the greens on until they like purchase something. And every time I message them, I always write down that date.
Yeah. So, you know, the biggest thing I would say, you guys, about your leads is getting them organized. Because when they're all in one place and you sit down to work, you can be like, okay, who am I going to follow up with? And you can pick, 10 of those people off that list to follow up with. Because you want to constantly be building and growing your network and creating those relationships, but the fortune's in the follow-up. That's how you're going to move forward, right? By simply asking the question, wherever they're at in their follow-up process of, are you ready? Or sending out that brand new message. The biggest thing is just asking and relating. And then in all the mix of the follow-up is you're posting, you're interacting, you're adding, right? So with Facebook too, you guys, in the search bar, you can go in and physically search like stay-at-home moms or soccer moms, or you can search for places, people, things. It's crazy what you can find on Facebook. You've just got to get creative and just do it. It's just the action behind it, right? So wishing everybody happy birthday. Go to the search bar and search all your old posts. So your first and last name, and then a product next to it for product testers. Even you can do distributor next to it, and all your distributor posts will come up. Facebook list, get organized with your Facebook list if that's going to help you, or put it on paper, however way is easier for you. And then understanding the interaction. So realizing that who is looking at your page and who isn't, and why. Then we talked about our potentials. So a couple things really quick, just about, let's see here. Okay, just a little bit about organization, because I feel like, again, like this is huge, you guys. If you're not organized right now, you're not going to work, right? You're not going to do it. And I know for me, when I sit down to work and I'm not organized, or I don't have a plan of what I want to do that day, nothing happens, right? Until I write down what I want to do. So I challenge you guys to do what it's called a 6 list or a to-do list, however you want to name, just your to-do list. What are you going to do that day? And everything goes on that list. Okay. I typically like to say 6 lists so I don't get overwhelmed, because I'm the kind of person where if I put something on a list, I have to do every single one of those things or I'm not going to bed. So I try to just do what I know I need to get done for that day, and then I can do the rest for the following day. So whether that be interacting on Facebook and adding friends. Number 2, follow up with 10 people. Number 3, check in with my loyals. Number 4, laundry. Number 5, gym. Number 6, job. Whatever it is. Put those things on a list so that it can be like you're planning out your day, and then that way you can just go through and just check, and then you can go the next day. So every day I do that, every single day. Some days I accomplish all of it and more, and other days I'm like 3 in and I'm like, crap, my day is busy. I need to make sure that I do more tonight. That's awesome, Chanel. That is such a good way. So then once you add people, make sure you're putting them on a list. As soon as you're adding people on Facebook, that is a potential. So put that on your potential list and put on there when you added them and then when you're going to follow up with them. So when is your initial follow-up going to be? And so for me, anytime I'm adding somebody on Facebook, you guys, I make sure to go back through and like and comment on their page way before I ever even message. Okay. Does anybody want to share any techniques that they do with organizing their Facebook, their leads list, or their day-to-day, what they're currently doing that's working for them? Or does anybody have any questions with Facebook and messaging so far? Something that I would say to you guys is set out a goal every day. So when we all know that the fortune's in the follow-up, right? We all know how to make money. It's just sealing the deal, right? Asking that question. So one thing that's helped me, you guys, is I sit down every day and I'm like, okay, I know what my schedule is going to be like today. So I'm going to message 10 people. I'm going to message 20 people. I'm going to message 30 people. Some days, you guys, I message 50, 60 people. Some days I message 5. Okay. So it doesn't have to be the same every day, but you've got to have a plan every day, right? You've got to have a plan of what you're doing every day. So whether you're working this business social media or you're working this business face-to-face, like Jessica brought up the blitzing, you've got to be prepared. You've got to be prepared. So if you're going out to blitz, do you have your blitz cards with you? Do you have samples, either wraps or whatever you have on hand? Are you ready and prepared to deliver that message? And then if you ask somebody, can I give you a coupon? And they say, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, just out working my business today. Can I give you a coupon? You deliver the message, and then you'll say, can I add you on Facebook? I'd love to connect with you later when you're off work. Or they say, I've never tried it. I've heard of it. Say, great. Would you like to try it? Would you like to host a party and try it for free? The biggest part with social media blitzing and Facebook blitzing is you asking if they want to try it. You asking if they want to join your team. You delivering that message, because you have something that people want, they just don't know it, right? And it was so funny, you guys. I was talking to one of my loyal customers last night, and I was like, how are you loving your fat fighters? That is one phrase that I use with every single one of my customers. How are you loving your blank? Okay? I never say like. Do you know why? Because that reverts in a conversation of, well, I like it, but. I like it, but. It's always that, I like it, but there's, and so I always refer to a strong, powerful word, which is love, right? And I say, how are you loving your product? And then my customer last night said, I'm loving the Fat Fighters. I've actually been looking into the ThermoFit and I really want to try it. And I'm thinking to myself, why didn't she just tell me she wanted to try it, right? And I'm thinking, how long has she wanted to try it? But I would have never known that if I would have sent her that message. So she ordered ThermoFit last night too. Okay, so now she's on ThermoFit and Fat Fighters. So that follow-up is so crucial even after they've signed, okay? And so then, so taking care of my customers every month, I will always send them a message about a week before they get their order, sometimes a couple days, just depending on when it is, and just saying, hey, how are you loving your Fat Fighters? Did you want to change up your order this month or keep it the same? Then after we go into that, I'll say, do you have any results you want to share with me? Any questions, concerns? What are your thoughts? Really trying to get to the bottom of what they're doing, how they're taking it, make sure they're taking it properly. Because our motto is we want to get them a product that they can be married to for the rest of their life, right? A product that they can be on, that they can't live without. Something that's truly life-changing, that they can talk to others about, that they can't go without in their daily routine. So getting them on a product that works for them. And then you can also, you guys, I will also send out thank you. Yes, Christine read my mind. Thank you cards. I always send out a thank you card anytime anybody orders or anytime anybody throws a party. Okay. So send out a thank you card thanking them for, their order, thanking them for helping you out, supporting you in your business. And then if you have samples on hand, throwing that in with the thank you card. Throw that in with there. You guys don't know how many times that I've had people order WOW or greens just by that sample that I throw in with the thank you card. Liz said, I plan to put what I'm going to do throughout the day. Example, post a pic on Facebook and Instagram lunch, message 5 people and post after work, message 10 people and post a live pic to Facebook and install. Yeah, that is perfect. And I've seen, Liz, I've seen that you've been using Buffer too. I don't use Buffer. I did when I was working full-time though. I use Buffer quite a bit. And Buffer's where you can schedule your posts out throughout the day if you can't be on your phone. So that is an amazing app. Those of you that use it, I'd love to hear your feedback on that and what you find the most successful at that. For those people on here that might be interested in using Buffer. I don't use it. I personally don't, but I know a lot of people on our team that do because of how successful it is, where you can schedule out your posts for the entire next day. So posting. Really quick, does anybody have questions as far as posting goes? I think one thing too, really quick, is posting it's gotta be, what do you mean, Chanel? Allowed with, as far as what though? Pictures. Okay, so before and after pictures, they have to have the disclaimer on the bottom. So whether you make the disclaimer with your Wrap app or you get it through corporate, so you get it through like our eSuite. That's true, Hannah. I didn't even think of that. Buffer can be used on your phone and your computer. God, this light is like killing my eyes. My light in my office, you guys, it's like a chandelier and it's like, yeah, I will find the disclaimer so you guys can have that and put that to your pictures. Oh my goodness, Nixon's awake. Come here, babe. Come here, honey. Hi. So, and then, okay, so with posting too, I always typically like to say, like, think about what you're doing throughout the day. So think about, say you're going to the store and buying groceries, posting a picture with your receipt and your It Works card, or thanks It Works for picking up the tab, posting a picture with your products, posting your before and after pictures, even just saying, thankful to be enjoying Sunday with my family. Whatever is going to be attracting to people is what I always recommend about posting. And then once you get that posting down and you kind of get the hang of that, you can start really figuring out how to interact with people and the whole Facebook algorithm and how it works. You'll start realizing, okay, so I'm only having certain people interact with me. I need to reach out to more people, or I need to reach out to different areas of people as far as I go. And the other thing that I want to mention too, some do, Chanel, but if you guys go to Pinterest and type in It Works Global before and after pictures, corporate's actual Pinterest page will pop up and they'll have tons of before and after pictures on there that you can use. And then our team page also has a bunch of people as well. So if you go to if you go to more and then you go to albums, I think that's where it's at, under our team page, then you can see where those pictures are at. Thank you, Hannah. Hannah just said she posted the disclaimer image on our group messenger so we can make our own. So that is very, very helpful as well. Also, okay, does anybody have any questions as far as posting or Facebook? Feel free to unmute yourself too if you want to. No? Okay. Let me see here. We are talking about, I want to know your guys' feedback on, Liz, go ahead.
I just wanted to share really fast, Facebook Live terrifies me 100%. I am so afraid of it, but it really lets you know, who is on and who will watch your videos, because I'll post like today, and I deleted it, but I saw a guy run over the cart he didn't put away at Walmart, right? And it was hilarious. And so I just went live and shared it, and 30 people watched it, and I got to see everybody that paid attention to it at that given time. So I think it's just really helpful because you really see like who's watching, when they're watching, and then you get to see if they're going to stay on or if they're off, and I don't know, like I said, it terrifies me, but I do it anyway because it catches people's attention. So that's just something I noticed.
Yeah, how did I forget about Facebook Live? I totally forgot. So speaking of Facebook Live, okay, so Christina Watts, you guys, she's a top money earner, and she signed 27 loyal customers on Monday in one day. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. How did she do that? So she was talking about too with Facebook and social media that she focuses on one product a day, on one product. So she'll focus all day on like greens. Okay, I'll go get it. Hold on. Sorry guys, just a second. So she focuses on one product a day. So like Monday is greens, Tuesday is wraps, Wednesday is fat fighters, Thursday, whatever it is. And I'm like, how genius is that? I never think about that. I never thought about that. Like, how genius is that? Because they were saying, Christina was saying how like when you throw out a ton of different products in like one day, people see only certain ones, and then they get distracted by all of their products that they already forgot about the exfoliating peel that you posted at 8 a.m. So I'm like, God, why did I never think of that? So that's something that I'm gonna start doing too, is like every day having a certain product that I'm gonna post about all day long. So Monday, greens, Tuesdays, energy, Wednesdays, new you, whatever it is. So then that way with the Facebook algorithm, that all my Facebook friends are seeing the same product all day long. And then with Facebook Live, like Liz talked about, is that if you go live the first time, you guys, and you only have like 1 viewer or 0 viewers, the next time you'll have 3. The next time you'll have 4. The next time you'll have 5. The next time you'll have 6. Facebook Live builds your audience bigger and bigger and bigger the more you do it. If you do it like once a month, you're only going to have 1 or 2 people on there all the time. Now this blew my mind because I was like, what? So I talked to Christina, and I think she's like number 11 money owner. I don't know. But she was saying that she goes live every hour of the day. Granted, she works it from home, but she goes live every hour, and whether it's for 2 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes, however long, she does it just to grow her network, just to grow the attention and draw it to her page. So just like Liz was saying, that you can see who's on there, it starts the interaction. And then I don't know if you guys noticed, but with the new update with Facebook, is that when you go live, the minute that you go live on Facebook, it shows right here in the corner. Have you guys saw that? Who's live? Now, how genius is that of Facebook? Because the minute you see that, you have to click out of that, or you have to click it. And most of the time, people click it just to see what it is, right? They're like, what's she talking about? Just see what it is. The other thing is that when you go live on Facebook, don't post anything that has to do with It Works in the title. Nothing. Because the more people you can draw onto there, I always will post something like my why, my day, a little bit about my story. Let's chat. Let's talk. Oh my God, you guys. Or guess what? Things that are attention drawing, if that makes sense. So anything that's going to draw attention, you'll want to do. So anything that's like an attention grabber. So any kind of, think about that. When you're posting like your title, anything that if people see it, they're like, oh my gosh, I have to get on that. Liz has gone live now twice this week. So her audience is going to continue to build every time. So think about that. The more you go live, and you guys, I will be honest with you, I can go live all day long in our team page every single day. My main page, I'm like, God, what if I just sit there and don't know what to talk about? I'm like, then I need to just sit there and don't know what to talk about, because my audience, it will continue to grow. Because if you're watching, Christine, it's going to show all your friends you're watching. And then the next person is going to show all their friends. Then the next, so literally every time you go live, you're literally reaching thousands of Facebook pages. And then Facebook's going to realize that you're going live. So they're going to continue to build your audience every single time. Okay. So I challenge all of you to get outside your comfort zone and do it this week. Yeah, exactly, Liz. You guys, I'll be honest with you. My first couple lives on my Facebook page, I went outside and put my sunglasses on. because I was like, what if I look retarded sitting inside? At least I'm outside and it's pretty out, and then it doesn't matter. So just do it. However you can build and grow your network on social media, do it. Now, if you're one to not do a whole lot of social media, start just engaging with people's posts. It's not necessarily about your posting, it's about your engagement. So liking and commenting on as many people's posts and pictures that you can. Because the more you do that, the more their stuff's going to show. So yes, get in your posting, but the engagement is honestly where it's at. And I didn't even realize that, you guys, until like the beginning of last year. Oh my God, yes. Christine. So Kendra did her first live in the dark, like pitch black, couldn't see her. She just was talking and we were dying laughing. Like I messaged her and I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, you can't see you. She's like, I know, that's the purpose. And we were all just dying laughing. We're like, this is hilarious. So I don't care how you do it. Christine did it and didn't even show her face the first time, but she was talking and you could hear her. So, and like I said, I was outside with my sunglasses on. So do it however you have to do it, but continue to do it more often. That was one of my goals for this year, is to at least go live at least once a day, if not two. And I haven't fulfilled that goal today. So we'll see if it happens. We'll do it tomorrow if not, but I promise you, I'm going to do it because this is what I'm working on. Because now that I know the whole Facebook algorithm, the way things work, Facebook literally cheats you out of your whole friends list. So it doesn't even matter if you have 10,000 friends, only about 500 are going to see it. So remember that. Okay. Let's see. So we talked about Facebook. We talked about lists, your potentials, how to keep track of them, how to keep up to date on them. Does anybody have any questions or anything they can think of? Being a product of the product, doing your before and afters. Oh, I forgot about this one. Okay, Chanel, let me hold up. Let me see if I can share my screen real quick and I can just show you guys really quick on Facebook what it looks like. Okay. Okay. I can share my screen. So here we go. Everybody watching? Can everybody see? I only see 3 faces. So the rest of you, if you want to see this, show your face. So this is what it looks like. So when you come on your main page, you're going to come over here to friends list. You're going to click on that. And then like right here, I have Fearless and Free. I just started them. So I have Fearless and Free, our team page, VIP friends, which is my loyal customers, my new loyal customers, and then awesome new friends. And clearly I don't have 60 people altogether, but I just started adding to it. It takes a lot of time, but once you get it done, it's very, very helpful. So again, you can only do it on your desktop too, you guys, or a laptop. I don't think it works on a phone. So you go to friends list and then create list right here at the top. And then you can name it whatever you want to name it. But again, on the left-hand side, friends list, and then create list. And then you can name it whatever you want. I don't know if Facebook will one time allow you to see what the name of it is. So that's why I put like VIP friends, which is loyal customers, and then awesome new friends, which is my potentials. My goal by this weekend is to have this all done. So then that way, when I'm going through and following up and interacting, I can just click on these lists and I don't have to go to my main page and try to find people one by one. Was that helpful to see that? Everybody? So, okay, good. It Works gear. You can buy everything on My It Works events. I'm all conference mode today. myitworksstore.com. That's where you can buy your business cards. That's where you can buy your Blitz cards. That's where you can buy, thanks Christine. That's where you can buy your shirts, your banners, anything, you guys, card magnets, anything. That's where you can buy everything for your business. Okay. That's where I get a lot of like promotion gifts. That's where we get a lot of things for our team, challenges, things like that. It's completely separate. The $20 credit only goes towards product on your account. And so, that's okay. Yeah, so the $20 is on your account. And to redeem your $20, let me see if I have that pulled up, because I did have that pulled up. Because I have some Wrap Rewards right now. I have 3 of them, I think. So I want to show you how to redeem a Wrap Reward and how to redeem product. So let me share my screen with you guys again. So when you go to orders up here, and then you go to Applicator Rewards, it's going to show you right here how many Applicator Rewards you have. You can redeem it right here. You can click if you want 3 at a time. It'll show you it'll go away from there, or if you want just 1, it'll just minimize it. And then you'll come down here at the bottom, and then you'll get the free shipping, and you just have to pay tax. It's $27.16, and it'll show your card number, then you just hit submit. And that's it for your Wrap Rewards. And then for your product credit, you'll go to orders, order whatever you want, and then you'll actually apply it when you go at the way end, right before you hit the card number. You enter the card number and hit submit. It's right at the very, very end. So make sure you apply the $20, then hit the rest to your card, and then hit submit. Yes, Wrap Rewards expire after 60 days. So yes, make sure to use your product credit so you don't lose it. And also product credit, you guys, and perk points. So every time your loyal customer orders, they accumulate perk points. And make sure that the perk points can be used outside of an auto-ship order. So they cannot be used on an auto-ship order, but outside of that. So make sure that they know that as well. Couple other things too. Those of you that are in the 30-day push group with Denise, it's a little bit crazy, but it's a 30-day whole nother level task force. If you look in the events tab, I'm going to show you guys this really quick too. This whole share screen thing is like an absolute gem. I'm telling you, it's life so much easier. So let me show you guys this really quick. Those of you that are in this group, I'm pretty sure all of you guys are. I want to show you this. So this is what the task force, the actual task force looks like, you guys. And anytime an event is posted, you're going to see it right here under events. So you can see what the next day is. So like tonight was the party for our team. And then that's where you invite your potentials to. That's where you can get them to seal the deal. And then tomorrow is a power hour. They give you 2 different times to plug into the power hour at 10 a.m. or 5 p.m. Sorry, that's Tuesday. Next Tuesday. She doesn't have tomorrow on there yet. Whoops. Tomorrow's follow-up, Friday follow-up. But she'll always have the events posted. Yeah, Friday follow-up. I don't know why she doesn't have it posted this week. But it's always going to be posted under the events tab. So nothing will be under the discussion. So the discussion always overwhelms me because people will post in the discussion tab, and it's like craziness. Like, you don't have time to look through all that. So when you come in here to work or get your daily task, make sure you go to the events tab where you can see it. Now in the files tab is where you can keep track of your points, your daily action steps, things like that. And then Denise, she explained all of this in her welcome video. So if you haven't watched the welcome video in this group, make sure to watch that. This is 31 days of tasks to help you grow your business, you guys. And it's super helpful, and it may seem overwhelming. Like I said, all of this it's overwhelming to me. But make sure you just watch this video, and it will help you, welcome you to the group, and help you through what they're doing. But it's I love that she's doing this because there's so much information. They give you so many things to help you grow. It's just do day by day. Because I feel like if you do more than that, it just gets overwhelming. Does anybody have any questions on the task force? Hannah, I'm not sure, but they post the recording. I would assume so. But they post the recording so you can actually go in and watch the recording from a power hour so that you can see the verbiage that they gave out and that sort of thing. I'm running the power hour on the 24th, I think. Yeah, like Tuesday the 24th. So we'll see how that goes. But you can pretty much provide whatever verbiage and that sort of thing you want. So I'm excited. It'll be good. Anybody have any questions on that? And that's why they're doing 2 different time zones too. So that they're doing an early morning one for people who work from home, and then they're doing a night one for people who might work, but they're always recorded. Just like these Zooms are always recorded. So anytime you miss a Zoom, you can always plug in. The other thing really quick about plugging in. So again, just a reminder. So Sundays at 9 p.m., we always do our team Zoom. Anytime you cannot make it on a team Zoom, they're recorded and posted in the files tab of the team page, okay? Sunday nights are the corporate calls at 7. Sunday nights are the show me the money call at 6:30. It is so crucial to stay plugged in, you guys, because I promise you that that's where you fill your cup. That's where you fill your cup, your knowledge, your belief in the company, in corporate, in our leadership. It helps you understand and stay in the know, okay? Tuesdays are always our team trainings at 6:30, every single Tuesday. If we don't have a team training on Tuesdays, it'll be posted that we don't have it, okay? Anything that we're ever doing is always in the events tab. So if you go to our team page, and then I'm going to show you guys really quick this too. If you go to our team page, and you can see all here across the top, it shows members, events, videos, photos, files. You go to events, this is where everything is going to be posted for what is happening. So here's the whole month of January, everything that's happening in January. If you go to the videos, any live videos or anything that's ever been done is going to be in there. Photos, you can snag any of those photos. The files tab literally has everything that you can possibly want for verbiage or trainings or tips, rallying for volume, just anything, new distributor training, like seriously, everything, how to manage and balance your business. Like there's so much stuff. So if you're anything you're thinking about or want to learn, you can search the group right here and it'll pull up. And also our pinned post right here. This is something new that we started this month, which I love, but it's what's going on for that month. So take a look at that. Yeah, the biggest thing, honestly, you guys, is staying plugged in and taking action. Everything else will come. You know, you'll figure out how to do everything else as you go, but the more you stay plugged in, the more you're going to learn, like tonight, these tips and little tricks that I learned and that I pass on to you guys. So I'm super excited, you guys. Like January's off to already a killer start. Everybody is doing absolutely amazing. I want to know how you guys are doing. Let me know if you guys need anything. I'm here for you. Those of you near and far, those of you that don't live here that are on. Does anybody have any other questions, comments, feedback, or anything they want to mention before we wrap it up? Nothing? Okay, so I will post the recording if you guys want this. But thank you for plugging in and getting on, making your business a priority. I promise you it'll pay off. So have a good night, guys, and I will talk to you guys all soon. Bye, guys.